everyone, a bag contains 5 blue and 3 green tickets, and a number of tickets are randomly selected without replacement. So, let's see, without replacement, we let X denote the number of blue tickets selected. So we have to find the probability distribution of X when 2 tickets are randomly selected and also when 3 tickets are. So for the first one, we don't have to do a tree diagram, but we can. So let's go ahead and do a little tree diagram for this A part, where we will do a different way for that. So we'll have blue and green. So the probability of blue is 5 divided by 8. And for green, that would be 3 divided by 8. Then we're selecting 2 tickets. So that means without replacement. So we'll do blue, green, blue, green. So for blue, that means we only have 4 left out of 7. And then for green, that's going to leave, remember these two have to add up to 1. And then for blue, so if you first draw green, you still have 5 blue left. So you have 5, but you only have 7 total tickets because you didn't replace the green. And so this would be 2 out of 7. So if I write all this out, this would be blue, 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 green, blue, green, and green, green. So if we want to select it at random, we're going to do our X here. And for our X, we have 2 blue. So we're always talking about blue here. 1 blue, and 0. So to get all these probabilities, you just multiply. So 5, you just multiply the branches. So this one, next one would be 5/8 times 3/7. This would be 3/8 times 5/7. And this one would be 3/8 times 2/7. So when you look at this, 4 goes into 8 2 times. So this would be 5 divided by 28. This would be 15 out of 56. This one's the same. So remember, that's a probability of just getting 1 blue. And 2 goes into 8 4 times, so that would be 3 divided by 28. So for your probability distribution, you would write probability X equals 0 equals 3 divided by 28. The probability of X equals 1. So this is what we're looking at, this column here. That's going to be 2 of them. So 2 times 15 divided by 56. I didn't know if I did that one. 2 goes into 56 28 times, so that would equal 15 divided by 28. And then the probability of X equals 2 is given as 5 divided by 28. So these are your probability distributions with this. All right, now we're going to do the 3 tickets. So for the 3 tickets randomly selected, we're going to use probability of all 3. So that would mean blue, 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 blue. So instead of doing a tree diagram, you can just write it as 5 divided by 8 times 4 divided by 7 times 3 divided by 6. So that's going to give you, if we simplify this, 4 goes into 8 2 times. This is 1/2. So you'll get 5 out of 28. Now the probability that we have 2 blues, that's going to be 5 divided by 8 times 4 divided by 7. The next one's going to be out of 6, but we need this one to be green. So green would be 3 out of 6. So that's going to give you, let's see, this is 1/2. 4 goes into that 2 times. So you're getting basically the same thing. This is going to be 15 out of, for 2, it's going to be, 5 out of 14. Let's see, let's multiply this out. So we get, this is 1/2, so that's going to be 5 out of 14. Now the thing with the 2 blue, you can have blue, green, blue, or you can have green, blue, blue, or you can have blue, blue, green. So that's 3 possibilities. So when you multiply that by 3, you're going to get, let's see, 5 out of 8, 4 out of 7, 3 out of 6, multiplied by 3. That's going to give you 5 out of 28. I don't think I did this part right. Let's do this again. So basically, the 2 would be 5 out of 8, then 4 out of 7, then 3 out of 6, which is 1/2. So that gives you 20 out of, well, let's reduce that to 2. So that would be 10 out of 56, which reduces to 5 out of 28. But there's 3 possibilities, so you multiply this by 3. So that's going to give you 15 out of 28. I'm sorry about that. So there you go there. Now, also, we can do probability of x equals 1. So we do probability x is 1. That means you only have 1 blue. So I'll do that here. That means 1 blue, 2 greens, or green, blue, green, or green, green, blue. So all we have to do is do it once, but since we have 3 possibilities, we have to multiply that by 3. So the probability of 1 green is, 1 blue is 5 out of 8. Then for the blue, you have 3 out of 7 times 2 out of 6. Now 2 out of 6 is 1/3, so I'm going to change that just so I can do this. I'm trying to do this without a calculator. So this goes away, and that's going to give you 5 out of 56. And we're going to multiply this by 3. So that's going to give you 15 divided by 56. And then the probability of no green or no blues is probably x is 0. So no blues is just all greens. And there's only one way to do that. So that's 3 out of 8 times 2 out of 7 times 1 out of 6. So 3 goes into this 2 times. So these 2 cancel. So that would be 1 divided by 56. And that's your final answer. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.